Many years ago, Steve Jobs purchased Lucasfilm's computer division. Now it has become one of the most beloved animation companies in the world. That is Pixar. They first started making short films. Then they started making movies. And today, it's its birthday, so I thought to celebrate it, let's talk about what now is one of the best companies of animation in the world, and that is Pixar. They first started with little shorts. The first one they ever made was about the lamps, Luxo Jr. Yeah, and there were other ones such as Tin Toy, The Adventures of Angie and Wally B, Knick Knack, Red's Dream, so many more. And their first film ever was Toy Story. It was going to be very different than what we got. We were originally Buzz was going to be Tin Toy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And Woody was going to be a ventriloquist dummy, and he was going to be very evil. All of Pixar, they make some of the greatest movies ever. You can have one of the saddest movies in Pixar, such as this movie, Up, which I love, be a funny movie. The first minutes are so sad that it's one of the greatest animated movies of all time. It's so sorry. And yeah, this is just a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. I would recommend it out of most of the Pixar movies, so that they can be funny and sad at the same time. That's probably the saddest Pixar movie I have ever seen in my life. There's other movies such as Toy Story 2, which I think is better than the original. A lot of people think it's either a tie between them of which one is better, or Toy Story 2, or one is better. I think Toy Story 2 is the best out of all the Toy Story movies. And then we got a monstrosity in Pixar. That was Cars 2. I don't want to even talk about it. But then we also got movies such as this movie, which again, I'm not really going to talk about. But most of Pixar's movies are great, besides those two. And I have all the Toy Story movies, except for 4, but my brother has 4. And here's some proof. Besides those DVDs, I have this whole collection of all the movies in these toy box. Includes the discs. I don't think all the discs are in here because I had this when I was a child. Oopsies. It's very dark right now. Sorry. Yeah, you can't really see it. So, I really do enjoy Pixar's movies. And I like the Pixar theory. I like most of the Pixar movies. All of them are so great because they tell a very emotional story. And their stories can be very sad and fun and awesome at the same time. I've seen most of the Pixar movies. I will probably see Onward. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about some of my favorites right now. When I was a kid, Toy Story 2 was probably my favorite. Probably because there's, in the movie, spoilers, but this one's not really spoilers. There's a second Buzz Lightyear, and he has a special belt. And I always loved that belt. And I loved that Buzz Lightyear. And that's what made me love the movie so much. And it still is today. And still, I haven't gotten that one toy of the Buzz with the belt, sadly. And yeah, I really enjoyed the story of Woody in the movie and finding out his past of who he really is. Another movie is Up. I talked about how the first couple of minutes are so sad, which it is sad. But later you get many great scenes and nice scenes and cool scenes. It's very fun, and I really liked how sad it was. And you even get a Star Wars reference at the end if you pay attention. Then, we have Ratatouille, which I love this movie because it's so interesting about a rat that can really cook well. So let's say Gordon Ramsay, but as a rat. And it really proves that any person, even an animal, can do anything. I really like that. And I would like to talk about Incredibles. Now, I love superheroes probably the most out of anything, of movies and stuff like that. And it brought Pixar, a great animation company that I love, and mixed it with superheroes. And it made this awesome family movie of a family that has superpowers. And I really liked Mr. Incredible's original suit that was blue. I miss it. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Toy Story 3. I liked this movie because it made you feel sad that many of your favorite characters were gone. And that this was many years, a decade, and a couple of years or whatever, or since the last Toy Story movie, which is Toy Story 2. And at the end, when you see, spoilers, when Andy gives the toys to Bonnie, when he's leaving and he looks at Bonnie with her toys, he just makes Woody wave his hand, which at the beginning you can see in the video of his birthday. That's what he did. And that is just so sad. And we did get Toy Story 2, which 4, made people think that, they're just doing a cash grab or whatever, because the last movie was a perfect way to end, but still, it's a great movie. And now, got WALL-E. This is a space movie, which I like space. It has robots, and it's a very interesting way of how the Earth is just abandoned and all the humans are in space because they didn't take care of our environment because of B&L. And it's kind of like now where we're treating our environment not too well. So what if this happened? So I like that. And then we got probably a movie you wouldn't have as much high as than me also. But I have it high, and that's Cars. I really love this movie because of the characters. You got the actor of Tow Mater, forgot his name, but he's on this show. get one of his lines from my show, which is nice. And yeah, it's very funny. And I like racing, so it's very nice. The racings are very good. And I just want to say, Pixar, thank you for all these fantastic movies that you have made. And I am glad that it's your birthday. So, happy birthday, Pixar. And I'll see you guys all next time. Whatever next time's video is. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Up's probably Up's my favorite. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Why so serious?